Alright, in this lesson, you're going to learn about the facial proportions of a face. This is a picture of a study that Leonardo da Vinci did. And we're going to kind of go over what that study means and the facial proportions. This is my chopstick to kind of show you the measurements. This I may or may not use, probably will, to kind of show you the exact proportions. And depending on what we're doing, I'm probably going to use a Sharpie or a pen right here and a pencil. And knowing me, I will need an eraser. You're just going to make an oval. Simple oval. Go ahead and make it a boxy square oval, however you want to do it. It can be a nice pointy oval, but this is for our purposes only on learning how to do proportions. So here's my oval. This is my head. Okay? So what you're going to do is the eyes generally go in the middle. If a person's looking straight at you, it's looking in the middle. Alright? So let's go ahead, and from my point of view, your point of view might be different, but from my point of view, this looks to be about middle. Next, the nose. Okay, so it's half and half now. And then the nose is halfway between these two. Again, these are generalizations, but they're pretty accurate generalizations. You know what, I'm gonna, so I can kind of see a little better here. Okay, so something to know is that usually the older a person is, the longer the nose is. Again, generalizations. Now, the mouth is between the nose and the chin. See how that is? So half, half, and then halfway again. So here we go. Represents the opening slit of the mouth. Okay, so you have a top lip and a bottom lip there. Okay, so that is just the first thing. Okay, so let's say the person's looking straight at you. So we're going to go ahead and go down the middle. And this is where the adventure begins. No, that's not the middle. There we go. Sorry, with a ruler actually makes it harder for me to see. So I think I will stop using the ruler. Okay, so here we have that. Now I want to start showing you a few things. So halfway, it's about halfway, there's his eyes, and then there's down the middle. Okay, so halfway is the eyes, halfway is the nose, and then halfway between the nose and the mouth is, or nose and the chin is the mouth. And that's the chin we're talking about. Now here's some cool tricks. Now this is the rule of 5. What that means is if you have 2 eyes, here's our eyes, 1, okay, let's say we take that eye and we're going to take that measurement of that eye, I'm going to bring it over here, okay, and then we're going to take that same measurement right here. We're going to take that same measurement, and usually it comes all the way over here. Okay. Okay. Whoops. All right. Now, what that means is that the eye is actually 5 eyeballs. Eyeballs right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to say, but why are the eyeballs way out there? Well, that's your ear. Your ear Your ear, generally, is about to there on the head. It also goes up to where the eyebrows are. Okay, so usually the eye goes like that. There's the eyeball right there. And then the eyebrows about right there. Maybe a little lower. So if the eyebrow met, then you can see this. Down the eyebrow. Okay, and then to that fifth eye. And it actually goes to pretty much there. But of course, that's depending on age. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up. Something you need to notice. Oh, let me put in the pupils. Let's say again, we're looking straight at someone. This is very important that is noticed. Okay. I need you to know I'm not trying to copy this right now. So, all right. So a few things. This middle right there, that goes down. Okay. And that goes down. That goes straight down, and that goes straight down, and that creates the width of the nose. See that? The width of the nose. So, we're going to erase this little chipmunk nose. And we're just going to throw in a nose fixture here for the heck of it. Okay. All right. Then you can go off that to kind of get a width of the nose. Okay. Next. Next, the inside pupil. Or sorry, this is the pupil, this is the iris. So the inside part of the iris straight down. Will meet the corners of the mouth. If they have a longer mouth, or sometimes their smile. Okay, this guy's not going to smile too much. Okay. Okay, so next you're gonna see how the edge of the mouth at a certain angle goes up and hits the corner of the eyebrow, which is the definition of your skull right there. So let's give that a shot. Right about, that goes right next to the outside of the iris. So let's give that a try. Okay, that is where the arch of the eyebrow, if that person has an arch in an eyebrow, and that is also where the skull. So that's going to be kind of where you do some shading. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Okay. Now in his drawing, you're going to see these other marks. These are going to help with the bags underneath the eyeballs. Okay. So where there's a meeting right there. Okay. So the bags underneath the eyeballs. But that's also defining the eye sockets. Okay, top of the ear goes down. These are not necessary, these last ones. These are just to kind of give us more definition. So, okay, so this will give us more definition for those spots. Okay, lastly, I just want to show you, this is his bottom lip. This is kind of the shadow where his bottom lip is. You can, underneath that, pretty quick is the chin. In this case, I really like how Leonardo had the double chin. Sometimes there's not a full-on double chin. Like, I bet you he didn't look like it until he was looking straight at you. And then there was this more of a shaded chin underneath. So keep in mind of that. Is the size of your face. Your face. So, size of your hand is your face. It's also, the size of your hand is also the size of your foot without your toes. So today in this lesson you learned that 5 eyes across, what is the one eye is a measurement of 5 eyes across, is the width of a head. You also learned that to place, with it looking straight at you, it is half of the face is where the eyeballs go. Between the eyes and the chin, half of that is where the nose goes. And between the nose and the chin is where the mouth goes. But do always remember that these things are important, that each person's individual. You also learned that from the inner part of the eye and straight down on both sides is the width of the nose. You also learned that the inside edge of the iris down is the edge of the mouth. And then from the pupil down is more for the smiles or the wrinkles. You also learned that the top of the ears go where the eyebrows are. Thanks for joining me in my studio.